But what was the moment, the tough moment, the risky moment on this 2 weeks trip? You feel that that was the only day. You can't tell me it was only a great days. Maybe one, not that very horrific moment, but somehow challenging moment. And momento. Santa Maria, good evening, viewers, followers. Thank you for your support and your following our YouTube channel and our expedition across the Pearl of Africa, Part 1 Karamoja Road trip. As we are nearer approaching to an end of our expedition, Uganda outback experience, we really overwhelmed, and I think it's become very important to share with you as well. It's been a wonderful moment we passed through this expedition since now more than 2 weeks out of home, 1,000 kilometers. And today we choose this place here as our second last camp to come and winding up. I'm feeling the sense of winding up this expedition and winding up around the campfire. Alright, we passed so many, quite a number of challenges, but those are the challenges only which can make this expedition so unique and outstanding. And why it's the best? It's really among the best expedition ever since any intercontinental adventure we started. To drive all the way 1,000 kilometers, discover many places. Actually, approximately all the Karamoja region we covered. And because of determination we've been having, there was challenge of course, but because of determination, because of love of such kind of, it's not only, cannot call it tourism only, expedition, exploration, discovery. Many, we've learned a lot, and really this trip was really worth. We don't regret anything since the day one, the beginning of the expedition, and we are going to the end of the expedition. It was always new day, new scene, and a new story to be discovered, and new places with a new story to tell. We passed many wonderful and meet with the wonderful people and share the good experience with them, which is gonna be unforgettable experience, remarkable experience across the Pearl of Africa. Remember, the realest expedition started right from extreme northern part, West Nile region, which was Arua. Arua is situated in the northern region, sharing border of with Southern Sudan and Lira Congo on the eastern side. And the journey started from there. But the real expedition started right from Lira. It's where we started getting in the bush and to explore the Karamoja region. I love to call them the nomad warrior. We passed a wonderful with them. Only the language was a bit challenging. Not only language, thing which stick in my mind is very almost difficult to forget, like, which was really, I think it's because of the cattle station, because Karamoja or Karamojong, they are well known, and Karamojong, their say or their belief is Karamojong live for cow and will die for cow. So value, they are the only pastoral people who are still have a belief, a strong belief, and they still maintain most, I can say 80% of their cultural values. Not the clothes, not the stick, not their chair, not their church house. Almost 80%. Even me, I bought 2 or 3 things. Their stick, the stool of made from Karamojong. This is cultural stool. What else? Okay. I think it has many functions. Not only the bedsheet, the music as traditional dress, and really they keep that. I guess the thing which really impressed me about the Karamoja was really a wonderful experience to capture most of the areas, not Hidepo, not Oabim, not the town of Oabim, Hidepo, well known, up to Moroto, Kabong, the Great of Kabong area, Amdat. We finished with Moroto, we went up to Nakapri. Yeah, I think Namalu. Yeah, those are among the area we passed through, and I think you have already enjoyed the previous video. Just really we passed through, and we collect a lot of information from the source. It was really a great moment. On the fly, which was being a big challenge, which is the second area which we did not film because of fear of the bite of the fly. That was really only the challenge, not enough. The bridges as well, it was also contribute challenges, because in most cases, even the locals themselves, I think because of the love of the visitors, there was being tried to be so on our decision. Sometimes we may decide to take the route, the right route which is in our route chart, but because of the love, they say no, there is a big challenge, you can't make it. But we as well, people who love challenge, we remain with the noble area, and they here. They let us see what will be the result. But with the grace of God as well, we appreciate. We passed most of those areas successfully without having any much disturbance, and everything was just well blessed. It just go smoothly, I love to call it effortless. Hustle factor mostly was here as we summarize. What was the great moment? Which those are the moments you can call it a remarkable moment, unforgettable moment which you have. Since we started up to today, we are now winding up the expedition, and it's nearer its end. What was a wonderful moment we can't forget, and what was the difficult time, which was really tricky for our own safety and for the safety of the people that we got. So thank you very much, Captain. And I appreciate first and foremost your decision, your brilliance, to have thought of coming up with the idea of this expedition. It was a very brilliant idea, and I really salute you for that. And I pray that you continue. I know we started way back from 2017, 2016. It was across Rwanda. Yeah, we made Rwanda, but the film I think we didn't I think the machine didn't work well. I think we lost some data. Didn't share, but there's some memory photo which we'll also try to share with you to know where we started right there from 2016.
Yeah, and I pray that you continue with the same courage, the same ambitions. I know you're very ambitious now. So you're one man who doesn't accept defeat until you are hit hard.
We make it harder.
Yeah. So I thank you so much, and please, I am by your side. I will always stand by you and help you achieve your dreams as far as expedition, discovery, finding out new things for our viewers. Because I'm quite very sure that you have abandoned your profession. Your work is on a standstill because you have a feeling for your viewers and you really don't want them to miss out on anything.
Sure, but I'm not regretting much because I think this is part of my profession. Because the vehicle I'm using is Toyota. I'm here, I'm representing Toyota in the region. And here's that my left hand side, this is Tata, which I'm representing Tata in the region, entire West Nile, the great West Nile region. And what we are doing is how can I create a space? How can I bring closer my clients with me? How can I share my thoughts, direct space with the modernity? Where a TV station was only owned by the big company or else we made the government. But today, you can have your own TV station and you can share your promotion. You can share what product you provide. You can bring the customer very closer to you. And that's not enough. How can you make the business you are in, your profession to be more fun in terms of making it more fun? Bring your customer closer. How can you entertain your customer? And at the same time you are entertaining, but also bring them closer. And you share with them the tips, how they can use, how dynamic, how powerful, how supersonic your product can serve them better. And how they can minimize the cost in the long run, and how they can reduce the expenditure by the right genuine thing and the difference between genuine and non-genuine. Genuine for saving their money and non-genuine will be how can you be in touch with your client. That's the reason why I'm here. Because what I'm trying to have such kind of experience is what I love. And that love did not start yesterday. For quite long, and still have a big ambition even to cross Africa and North Africa. I've tried to travel even Asia and some part of the Arab countries, but I think that it's too early. We still have the country which is still, I call it as a virgin country, and we can't leave a space only for the foreigner, so-called the Bazungu, to come and explore. Even we too, we need it as well. We have that encouragement of doing it, and yes, what they're feeling, we feel the same. We can explore, after explore our country, we can go to them as well. Since when African man, African tourist, African expedition person, or African enthusiastic overlander went to Sweden to go on a do expedition? When and who is that African man? I think that is a good idea. We can't just wait them to come. It's never made for Bazungu. Even we Africa, overlander community, I think that idea it's gonna have to start, and we know it's just a matter of time, and people will embrace that kind of travel. You can call it an holiday, you get it, but holiday in a more organized, more different way, not as usual, in a different way. When you are traveling without having the intention of reaching destination, you have no intention, no idea of booking the hotel, but the only idea you have is to have the overland enthusiastic spirit of traveling, explore and discovery at your own time. No pressure, no rush. And the type when you are becoming independent, when you have a travel company, sometimes there's a pressure, the people wanted to go. No, when you decide what you want to do. You can have a group, you have your car, I have my car, we make a decision, we make a group, we make a meeting point, and we have a journey. Go on, it depends, because we have a different mindset, we have a different what we need in life. Other people need a comfort life, but me sometimes I need a challenging life. If me today I have a tent, I have this one. What about those ancestral life? Have nothing, sleep outside, but they live for centuries. You get it? So this is a type of experience we need it. So as you can summarize what you have, and that, what was the moment, the tough moment, the risky moment on this 2 week trip? You feel that was the only day. You can't tell me it was only a great days. It may be one, not that very horrific moment, but somehow challenging moment. And momento.
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria.
Now,
Sure.
I would start by, it's not nice to start with the challenges. I would start by giving our viewers the most precious moment. And I would begin by, first of all, the efficiency of our machines, the efficiency of everything that we have, from all the gadgets, all the tools, all that we had in the
gears for our
the
expedition.
tent and everything, all served us perfectly. Even our saucepans, our cups, and everything did us a very good favor. Then I also talk about the places we visited, the Kidepo, the Madeniko, Mokora, all these places we visited. It was so amazing that we saw a number of animals at a very close range of about 3, 10, 15 meters, lions and ostriches and buffaloes, and it was really a very amazing moment. We had a very good camping site, Poka and 1 or 2, 3 other sites, which we are trying to rate with Katumbala now, which is best one, Komunge Community Rock Farmers. So could be probably the last or the second last camping site. As far as that is concerned, all was so far so good. The game drives we had, the guides we had, our the members on board, everybody was very happy. And I would promise that at any point in time we will review and probably make a 1 or 2 day visit again where we pass. When it comes to challenges, we had definitely in life there's nothing that goes on smoothly. We had a few challenges which we managed. One, the most the one which was more of which had a little bit of weight was the roads were okay except one of the rivers, actually mainly the rivers, because the rivers in Karamoja region are more of a basin river and they don't use culverts. So at a certain point in time, you go to the rivers that are totally full, half the machine we have, the Toyota Land Cruiser. But then we are people who are willing to take on challenges, and sometimes you have to take on risks. And that's why we're in position to go over a number of rivers, which are a little bit threatening. But given the confidence in the person behind the wheels and the members on board, we managed those ones. But then we came across one river towards Kotido. Unfortunately, I did not manage to grab the name, but it was after Kacheri from Kotido, crossing towards, from Abong, crossing towards Kotido. We were there by 11, and the river was absolutely full. We couldn't make it. We had to wait up to about 15. Yeah, it was not great. It was not really a good step for us, but we made a critical decision. It was a bit tough for us, but we made a decision, a radical decision, in the sense that there was a truck of UPDF, which also came. We were only 2 vehicles, and because of time, we had to take in a risk, which was a 50-50. But of course, in life, this is what happens. Yeah, we managed, and at the end of the day, we were given a hand by the truck. We went over, but we managed. So it was a bit tough, but we thank God we managed, and finally we found ourselves in moving on. We managed to go over the river, and we continued with our expedition. We moved from Kokido, went Moroto, checked on the borderline, discovered one or two few things, moved on, had a night, we moved on up to Nakatiri, dropped down our gadgets and spent the night and camped there. We got a good reception with our Muslim brothers. We left and found ourselves dropped to Campfire. We had a good moment in City Falls, and everything absolutely was okay, I would say. From City, we checked in a few sites, toured around, met new friends, and gave them our experience. And finally, we were in Bali, and finally today we are in Kasumbala, and this is basically my base. I call it base 1. We opted to have it here to try and sum it up and evaluate ourselves and see what we went wrong and where we successful, our strengths and weaknesses, try and reorganize for the next expedition, which is most likely South Africa. We're not yet sure, we have 3 or 4 options. But so far, I would say it wasn't so bad. Its rating was about 85%. Because we are successful and we are healthy, and we are here in this campfire trying to sum up our journey. Yeah, we're trying to encourage you, our viewers, to join us in a way, one way or the other, and we also thank you for your time. We are sure we've kept you busy from day one, and what we are giving you is absolutely is the reality on ground. There is nothing like photoshopping or press and do this. We are giving you first-hand films, first-hand pictures, first-hand information, what we have gone through. I'm sure if you follow us from the day we began, you will be in position to understand that what we are giving you is exactly what is on the ground. So please, I encourage you, follow us, and if there's a comment, if there's anything you want to know, you can just write to us. We're there for you since we chose to suspend all our activities and do this for your good. Please, we're also ready for you to give you, if there's any question you need to ask us, or any idea of whatever it means by moving around here and there, we're available for you. And today, finally, I would say that we're even having a competition of cooking. My rice is already done. Somebody's chicken is still boiling. We are also waiting to have a competition of roasting maize in the campfire. And then we're also going to do a bit of wrestling if we don't get so tired. And you can see what happens. So viewers, we're so pleased to have you follow us. Without wasting a lot of your time, I'm quite sure that you must be very tired, and I'm sure you expect a lot from us. We are ready to give you more. After this, we will let you know what our next plan will be. As I said before, nothing disappointed us. No, we didn't get a medical problem, despite the truth that we had a bit of a challenge with social flies in one or two spots in Karamoja, but then we are told that those social flies do not transmit diseases. So it somehow made us a bit uncomfortable, and we were unable to capture for you some pictures because we thought there would be a problem. But then what you've missed out is very, very minimal. It's not something so big.
Very slim.
Very slim, so you don't get worried about that. Yeah. We have given you 85% of what was on the ground.
Maybe 110.
So please, we're waiting for you. Next time we're about to have our expedition, we will let you posted, and whoever wants to join in one way or the other, if you have a car, you don't have a car, we have plenty of vehicles for hire. We have them. You don't have tents. We can get them for you. Everything that we use, we have access
It's
to it.
possible.
So we can get it for you. Just let us know that this is what you need, and when you're ready, we will avail everything for you. And we will also help you. We will also send you a message, and we're going to write some more books, tips for those who want to make their trips alone. We'll give you the tips, guiding tips in terms of the camping, from the machinery, the gadgets, everything on
Camping gears.
how we can equip you with all this knowledge before you get messed up. Because it would not be nice for you to be screwed up and you say, "This guy didn't help me here." We're there for you. Wish you well and wish you a good night. Please allow us go into the kitchen, do our competition, and have something to eat. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We love you so much.
Wow, 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 wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. First gift here, as usual. This is a culture. This is. We'll make it. That was a wonderful, wonderful from JJ Kaju de Colombe. Songe Ambelio better coffee tape.
Oh, mama.
All right, I think, as you say, our trip is aging to an end. And have such kind of fast Uganda outback Karamoja experience. We really enjoyed immensely, enormously. I think this, we have a lot to share with you, I could say. But I can't forget the people who made this expedition possible. NN Toyota Uganda Limited. You are the best. I say you are the best. You and your crew members, the team, you are the best. You made this expedition possible. What about the NN Tata Motors? You too. You are the best. You stand on top of my compliment. There. You are the best. Made this trip possible. What about Trend Battery? You too. You are the best. You made this expedition. You're still making it possible. So your light is lightening our last campsite near the campfire. We really, it's really outstanding. Fantastic. Wow, there's something I forgot to share. I think I speak, we have a lot. We speak a lot, and the video itself says a lot. And I think I'm gonna have the last series, which I will summarize. Not only summarize, highlight everybody who contributed to. If I forget, everybody who contributed, even if you sponsored or not sponsored, but your gadgets, camping gears, it contribute immensely on our expedition. And we still have a lot, and this is an ambition. And we have another big one. This is just the beginning. This is to cover across the Pearl of Africa. But that's not an end. This is just a beginning. We have the biggest.
No, you can say it's the
biggest.
Eh? The beginning.
I think you've heard this is just a beginning. We have that ambitious. We love such kind of things. We have our machine. Using this kind of trip, it can be expensive. Expensive not in terms of fees of entering or the starting point. Expensive is you need to have a good machine. When I say machine, a good vehicle, well-equipped vehicle, and built by people who have an idea of about such kind of, because it's quite challenging trip. It's challenging trip. Remember, we passed throughout Karamoja region. There's no bridge, as you know, bridge with the pillars. Those are the concrete down. And most of the rivers are seasonal rivers. You may be stuck on a bridge, and they are so-called bridge, and you find the water come from nowhere. The rain of Kenya penetrates Karamoja, and in drastical way. When I say drastical way, in the way where you didn't intend to have water in that time. The water from the hills. I've said, I'll speak a lot. There's something I failed to share with you. Maybe I forget something. Thank you very much, our viewers. I think we have come to the close of today. We had a very nice supper, and of which I think I might be the best cook chef for today.
Are you very sure?
Wait.
There's people have to
And
vote, not
finally
you.
we are here.
How are you voting?
This is how we are winding up our evening, and after this we check in our guest houses, looking forward for tomorrow, and everyone seems to be ready to get into bed. And I would like to wish you a very good night, and follow us tomorrow. We give you the next move. Have a good night, and keep in touch. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I think this is the wonderful campfire since we started. To me, according to my opinion, this is the best campfire, and this is where always African culture is used to tell a story, and this fire may have a story around it here, and we are here living as the ancestral, our grandfather, African culture. When you see the grandfather, the grandson sitting around the fire, it is to tell a story. And I think today it was so a wonderful trip, and we enjoyed up to this moment. I think Mali, it's a bit not cold when I compare it with Campfire. It's a bit as a moderate atmosphere, and enjoying the campfire and this time about. Alright, I think this type of life, I just feel in love with the campfire, around the campfire in the bush, in the middle of nowhere, enjoying the stars. Wow, nature, some birds in the night. We're almost going out from this fire and entering our rooms for our night, and tomorrow as we are planning for the new day and new scene. Be in touch and stick around. Thanks for watching.
Nilikwenda pale Uganda, nilifurahi na tingi tingi we.
I am Noor Ismail Nozzle, diesel engineer. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and traveling to the remotest part of the world.